What is goody, everybody? It is your girl Johnny Minetta, aka The Listener, and I'm back with another video today. And today we're going to be talking about this prophetic message that I got from God. Maybe prophetic is not the right word. Let me just say, God sent me a message, and I feel like it would be a great message to share with you all. Hence the title of this video. And this is the first time I'm doing this, but I feel like I should share it. So, it was a dream that I had a couple nights ago, and I have been dealing with a lot of like spiritual warfare, right? And usually God will speak to me in my dreams about certain things that are concerning me and the warfare that I'm experiencing. So I'm gonna tell you about the dream, and then I'm gonna tell you what I got from it. The dream's a little wild, so you're probably gonna be like, but just bear with me. So in the dream, I was in various locations. Like at one point I was in a store. At one point I was like in my house. At another point I was just in different places. And I would encounter these people who were like really, really, really upset with me. And it could be the slightest thing, like I put like a sock in the wrong place or something, or something. But they would get really upset with me to the point where every single one of these people, it happened 3 times, and the fourth time something else happened. So all 3 times what would happen was somebody would get mad at me. They would go to my car and pour gasoline over it. Like, I'm talking about like the big red jugs of gasoline, and pour it all over the vehicle. And then they would go and light it on fire, and it would catch on fire. Crazy cars. So it would catch on fire. So here I am like panicking, because it's like, bro, why you do that to my whip? And in my head, I'm like, why do these people keep doing this? Mind you, I told you it happened 3 times. So they kept doing it, and they kept doing it, and I would get upset. But one thing was for sure, that what happened was that I could call my insurance, or I would call my insurance and say, hey, this happened to my car. And what they would do is they would come out and give me a whole brand new car. The same car, of course, but it'd be a whole brand new one. And I'd be like, okay, I'm good. And then the second time they messed up the vehicle, I had to call my insurance, and I got a brand new car again. And the third time, the same thing happened again, but I just kept being attacked. Like at one point it was a guy, one point it was a girl, one point it was like another guy. It was just people just mad. So after those 3 times took place, in my head, while I'm dreaming, I was just like, what is the point of this, bro? Like, I was kind of panicking in my dream, because I was like, these people keep getting mad at me. They keep doing this to my car. And I'm trying to be calm about this, but it's like, what is really happening here? And as the fourth time started to occur, as the fourth time started to occur, I was realizing that, wow, this does not even affect me that deep anymore. Like, it has happened like so many times that this fourth person coming around being upset with me and pouring gasoline on the vehicle, and I'm sitting there like, you must not know that I am covered. You don't know that I'm covered. So I'm gonna sit back. Mind you, this is after the fourth time. I was like, I'm gonna just sit back and relax, because there is no point. There is no way that I'm about to sit here and panic at somebody doing this. And mind you, I watch these people do this. So I'm watching them do it for the fourth time, and I'm just like, boo, I'm covered. Like, what am I don't even have to be panicking anymore. I don't even have to be upset anymore. I don't have to do any of that. Like, boo, I'm covered. All I gotta do is let you finish doing what you're doing, call my insurance, and they gonna tell me what's up, and I'm gonna get a new vehicle. Duh. So when I woke up, I was like, that's weird. Like, if you ever seen that meme, that's weird. Like, that was me. So I was sitting there, I was like, what is God really trying to tell me here? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And I remembered the spiritual warfare that I have been going through, and the feelings that I have been feeling about certain things taking place in my life, and me like you know how God will have a promise for you, but you have to do the work and keep the faith, and ultimately his plan prevails overall. But it's just that whole like waiting period of it. I've been feeling this season of like waiting, and I don't know if that's you too, but if you are, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm sitting here like just waiting, and it's just like it can be very drawn out in the physical, but spiritually it's right on time. Amen. Okay, so I've just been feeling like kind of, and I've been questioning my faith in God and whether or not I'm even like building my relationship with him, or if he even sees me, or you know, just all these things that I shouldn't be thinking about, but it's happening because I'm a human. And yeah, so that kind of tied into it, and I just got to thinking about it, and I was just like, wow, honestly, I get it. If you picked up on it earlier when I was explaining that I'm covered, literally that means I'm covered. Not because I have the greatest insurance in the world, not because, ooh, I got a new car and that's that on that and blah, blah, blah. Not because these people were upset with me and I did X, Y, and Z. No, I'm covered because God got me. And that if that hits you like it hit me, then you know what I'm talking about. God got us. And we don't have to worry. And we don't have to like panic. Like in my dream, those 3 times I was panicking like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Meanwhile, all I had to do was call my insurance, aka let God know my concerns, my desires, my pain, anything. That's a Bible verse. I just looked it up the other day. That's a Bible verse. I'll probably put it down below. But yeah, like I was just like, wow. So in my dream, he was telling me that keeping my faith in him is ultimately the greatest thing. Honestly, that's the greatest thing you can do, is keep your faith in God, because you can't trust people. You can't trust the insurance company. You know I was calling him. But anyways, you can't trust like things here. You have to trust him. And I've been struggling with trusting him, even though he has came and showed up in my life multiple times to show me like, I got this, don't worry about it. But I just get in my head and I'm just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, time to panic. And then God be like, I got your back. Like, there's no need to panic. So if you are somebody who is panicking through something right now, or you feel like there is just a season that you're going through right now, or maybe you're feeling like spiritual warfare just like I was, that let this be some reassurance that you are just fine. You're right where you need to be. Just continue to be there and waiting as I am. You're not alone. I'm waiting too. And I'm sure there's many and other people out here in this world that are waiting on God's promises to be fulfilled. But in the meantime, focus on now. That was something that, ooh, somebody crashing. My bad. So focus on that right now. Like literally another sign that I got, or another confirmation that I got from God, was this Bible verse about waiting on him. And I don't know if you heard Maverick City Music's song Wait on You. I have been repeating that song over and over again, and it just gives me new revelation every single time I listen to it. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. I'll link it down below. But ultimately, that was my dream, and I just feel so shook. But I do feel renewed about it, and I hope that, you know, you do too with me putting this message out. I don't know. This is kind of like I get lots of dreams from God, lots of them. And not all the time do I know how to decipher them or like figure it out, but God is not the author of confusion. And he will not give me a dream that, you know, is confusing. Duh. So yeah, that's mainly it. If you, I don't know, But I feel like God gives other signs too. Maybe that should be a video, because I looked up a video before of like signs God gives you, and people was kind of like misleading me, and I don't like that. Don't play with him. Don't play with me. I don't like that. So if you have you know what, if you feel compelled to share something in a comment section, feel free to do that and let me know your thoughts on this message. And if you are in a season of waiting, or if you're in a season of you feel like you're lacking faith and you need more of him, definitely drop it down below. If you have a testimony or something, drop it down below. But oh my gosh, I just wanted to bring something up, but I forgot that quick. Dang it. It's okay. It'll probably hit me again. Maybe it's not meant for right now. I'll just let it ride. But if I turn off this live and it hits me, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, so anyways, love you guys. Peace and hair grease. God bless you. We out of here. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm asleep. And yes, peace.